Hi there, it's Kevin with Roguedeckbuilder.com here with a little bit of a what are we going to call these, 10-minute brews? I'm going to do this for the daily brew, but anyway, a friend of mine just logged on to MTGO and asked me if I had any advice for a Monowhite devotion list splashing for Aurelia's Fury. And instead of trying to put like a lot of thought into this, I just thought I'd hurry and spew out a deck as quickly as possible, and we're going to actually test his version versus my version, version he's been working on for a while, and this is the version that I've come up with. So the red is going to be very, very, very splashed here, Nycthos Renix, Temple of Triumph Plains, and yeah, pretty straightforward here, 21 lands. Hopefully that's enough to actually spew out enough of what we want to do. I wanted to try some interesting cards in here. Again, I might need to go to 23. In fact, I might want to just take out one of these favorite hoplites. I'm going to do that and add one more land, one more plains. And that'll put us at 22 lands. I think that's a little bit easier on the mana base. And we'll find other plains here. Dries, basic land. Basic land, plains. Okay, there we can add one more. Now we have 22 lands. I think that's a little bit easier on the mana base. But anyway, so instead of trying to build like a complete deck, what I'm doing is just throwing a bunch of cards here and there. To see how well they work in the deck. So of course we need Heroic Enabler, so launch the fleet, Aurelia's Fury. Coolest thing about this one is Aurelia's Fury, if you target your creatures, they actually survive. Like you do it during the attack phase and all of them will actually survive. Like your favorite hoplite will survive, your Precinct Captain, you wouldn't even want to target Precinct Captain, but your Phalanx Leader will survive because it will automatically become a 2/2 and actually put counters on everything. And then Vanguard of Bramaz will survive and you'll get a 1/1 cat token. And as well as, you know, everything else Fabled Hero will survive and whatnot. So there's a little bit of heroic in here. And other than that, it's just kind of like a white weenie deck. We have eight 2-drops, and you could actually go up more in these. We got one of Blessing, which I thought would be an interesting card to actually put on a creature. We have a one of Spear of Heliod. We have a one of Evangel of Heliod. We have a one of Celestial Archon, Dictate of Heliod, Heliod himself, a one of Eidolon of Countless Battles, and one of Fabled Hero and Fiendslayer Paladin and Bramaz. So again, we're trying to diversify to see which ones work the best. We also have an Ajani's Presence in here as a one of because I can actually see spewing in a ton of mana to make our guys indestructible and +1/+1. A Boros Charm might actually work well in this list as well, but I don't want to really go into red at all. I don't want to go into Chained Rocks because we don't want to play any mountains. We want our mana base as pure as possible. And we also have a 2 of Banishing Light in the sideboard as our overall trumps against, you know, anything that could come out. It gets rid of Opposing Detention Spheres, it gets rid of Desecration Demons, yada, yada, yada. So, and then we have a one of a Giant Claw of the Pride as well. So again, this deck is anywhere but finished. We're going to just see which cards work the best. In our sideboard, we have 3 Banisher Priests, 3 more Fiendslayer Paladins, 2 God's Willings, 2 Wear Tears, and an Angel of Serenity. Hey, why not, right? You can dump a lot of mana into that. 2 more Vanishing Lights and 2 Gift of Orzovas. So I'm going to go ahead and save this as our daily brew. We're going to call this Monowhite Devotion. And this one's inspired by Cutie Beauty here on, I'll show you the chat conversation here. He's been a long-time fan of the show here, so we'll just get a game going here, and I'll show you the game and commentate on the game as well. This has been Kevin with Roguedeckbuilder.com. Thanks for watching.